What time is it?
Like 3:30 in the morning.
We got some homemade cookies from this guy's mom.
This guy's mom.
The guy who owns this
This guy's
place.
mom.
Some bread. Are these like jams?
Yeah, what kind of jams you got in there?
Well, that one's definitely orange.
Welcome to Greece.
Our honeymoon in Greece.
A little bit about our wedding day.
Kyle and I found this venue in the middle of North Georgia mountains, just perfectly placed in the valley, and just had this amazing view that we couldn't pass up. And like anybody that's having a wedding outside, you're of course checking the weather, and our forecast called for nothing but rain. And everybody kept telling us that it would be okay, that the weather would change. Rain on your wedding day is good luck. Just like all these things. And all I could think to myself was, if it's gonna rain, I just wanna see a rainbow. And that's all I thought about every time someone brought it up to me. And the wedding day came, the skies were clear and beautiful, not a drop from the sky.
Yeah, lucky for us, we were able to get our whole ceremony done with not a single drop of rain. We were so scared of this leading up to it because of the just days and days of rain beforehand. Afterwards, it was supposed to be the same way, but we were able to actually get the ceremony done outside without any rain.
And then as we're taking our photos, we see these big dark clouds rolling in from the mountains, and we knew that it was coming. So, we're just scrambling to get our photos done. I go inside for a quick second to take a break, and somebody runs inside and says, "Kayla, there's a huge rainbow outside." And I walk outside, open the door, I'm pretty sure that my mouth dropped, because I just couldn't believe that, I was thinking about this one thing that I just wanted to happen if it was gonna rain, and there it was peeking through the dark stormy clouds just over the mountains. And it turned out to be a really awesome day. Like, a whole bunch of people came to celebrate us, and
Insane amount of friends and family all went out of their way and flew down to Georgia to celebrate us, and I'm very thankful and happy they did so.
We love you guys. I have to say, I picked some really awesome Airbnbs for this entire trip. Our first one in Athens, we had a little apartment right in the middle of the city, and on a rooftop you could actually see Acropolis. Our second stop was Santorini. We first went to Thera, which is a town right next to the coast. It's got a bunch of shops and really just some time to walk around. this island was more of just like a chill couple days for us. The first Airbnb that we went to was so cool. It was carved into the rock. Like, we were staying inside of a cave, and we had a pool
House cave.
inside of the room.
Yeah, so
Like,
our
our basement was a pool.
like a pool sauna type thing.
After that was when we truly got a good taste of Santorini. We went to Pigros the next day, and again we stayed in a little cave, and that is more of a traditional town, a lot smaller, had a lot more traditional food. We made some friends, and it was just a good time. We hung out by the pool. Definitely a little bit more relaxed than our usual trips, but
The place was a maze. By the way, if you ever go, try to remember where your last steps were.
We were staying in, it used to be, what, a castle or?
A fort, I think they called it. Or no, maybe a castle.
It's basically this one large area where there's a bunch of, basically a maze, and it leads to people's houses, it goes into restaurants, it goes into little stores, and it's like having no roads, or like having all your roads be sidewalks.
Yeah. In between buildings, around buildings, over buildings.
Like, just like this small little town all compacted together on top of a mountain, and we caught the most amazing sunset there.
Know what it says? What if it all falls down? The tiniest little.
Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Passed out, all my friends went and passed out. There's so much for the night. Last round for AM lovers. Oh, that's how I come alive. I'm gonna be a people person in the room. A people, I'ma keep on running it. Let the games begin. A people person in the room.
I won, and I'm making the rules. The game. We're staying in a little town called Klima, here in Milos, and the town is literally made up of 20 houses right on the water. This was more of our adventure island, so
during the day while we're out, it was a venture, but it was nice to have this place to come home to at night.
It's funny, like when you go to different places and there is a bit of a language barrier. I was asking one of the crew members about the wildlife that we might see while we're on the boat, and he goes, wildlife? Like partying? Like the party life on this island?
He thought wildlife was when you get wild.
Babe, where are we going?
To a regular cave not owned by pirates.
It's a pirate cave.
It's a pirate cave.
For sure, a pirate cave.
Me, oh my, when the light hits your eyes, there's a fire that ignites at the bottom of my heart. Ooh, me, oh my, if you just stay the night, I think we're both gonna find that it's one hell of a life. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Feet in the sand, tangled with yours, heart of our friends, beneath the stars, and we got no explanations, 'cause there's no expectations, just beautiful faces and nowhere to go. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, it's one hell of a life. It's one hell of a life with you by my side. Me, oh my, when the light hits your eyes, there's a fire that ignites at the bottom of my heart. Ooh, me, oh my, if you just stay the night, I think we're both gonna find that it's one hell of a life.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we'll wish we could come back to these days. Hey. Of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you try to move on, yeah. Hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles will lay to rest.